Hello and welcome guys to a new video of EduCeption where we are beginning with the third part of ICSE 2019 Mathematics Solved Question Paper. If you like our video, do hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel EduCeption and share this video with all your friends. Now we have already solved the section A and the first 4 questions of section B. The link to those videos will be in the description box below. Do check them out. Now we begin with question number 9A. The data on the number of patients attending a hospital in a month are given below. You have to find the average, that is mean number of patients attending the hospital in a month by using the shortcut method. You have to take the assumed mean as 45 and you have to give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. The data is given. So I have made the table. Number of patients, which is the class interval, x, that is the midpoint, d is equal to x minus a, f, which is frequency number of days, and fd, that is frequency into d. So the midpoint of 10 to 20 is 15, this is 25, this is 35, this is 45, this is 55, and this is 65. You have to take an assumed mean. It's already given in the question to take 45. Okay, so d is equal to x minus a. So 15 minus 45, that's minus 30. This is minus 20, this is minus 10, this is 0, this is 10, and this is 20. Now we have to calculate the product of f and d. This is minus 150, this is minus 40, this is minus 70, this is 0, this is 20, and this is 100. You have to calculate the summation of f and summation of d. Summation of f is 30 and summation of fd is minus 140. Now I hope you know the formula of mean by using shortcut method, which is mean is equal to a plus summation of fd divided by summation of f, which is 45 plus minus 140 divided by 30, which is 45 minus 140 divided by 30, which is 40.33. So you have to give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So you can either write 40.33 or 40.34. Both are correct. Moving on to part B, we have using properties of proportion. You have to solve for x given root over 5x plus root over 2x minus 6 divided by root over 5x minus root over 2x minus 6 is equal to 4. Let's do this. So this was given and we have to find the value of x. First of all, I hope you know componendo and dividendo. We will use that. It is a property of proportion. Using componendo and dividendo. What is that? Numerator plus the denominator divided by numerator minus the denominator on both the sides. Now as it is 4 only over here, the denominator will be 1, so we will have 4 plus 1 divided by 4 minus 1. Let's break it out. What do we get? Root over 5x plus root over 2x minus 6 plus root over 5x minus root over 2x minus 6 divided by root over 5x, sorry, this will be plus over here, plus root over 2x minus 6 minus root over 5x plus root over 2x minus 6 is equal to 5 by 3. So this and this will get cancelled out and this will get cancelled out. So what do we get? 2 into root 5x divided by 2 into root over 2x minus 6 is equal to 5 by 3. 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. Now we will square both the sides. Squaring, what do we get? 5x divided by 2x minus 6 is equal to 5 square is 25 and 3 square is 9. We'll cross multiply it. What do we get? 45x is equal to 25 into 2x minus 6, which is 45x is equal to 50x minus 150. Therefore 150 is equal to 50x minus 45x. Therefore 5x is equal to 150. Therefore x is equal to 30. Therefore the value of x is 30. We move on to question number C, which is Sachin invests rupees 8500 in 10% rupees 100 shares at rupees 170. He sells the shares when the price of each share rises by rupees 30. He invests the proceeds in 12% rupees 100 shares at rupees 125. You have to find number 1 the sale proceeds, Number 2, the number of rupees 125 shares he buys. And number 3, the change in his annual income. So all this data was given. The first investment is rupees 8500, the dividend percent is 10%, the face value is rupees 100, and the market value is rupees 170. First of all, let's find the number of shares that he buys. Number of shares, that is equal to the total investment 8500 divided by the market value, which is 870, which is equal to 50 shares. In number 1, you have to calculate the sale proceeds. So sale proceeds. Now he has 50 shares. He sells them when the value increases by rupees 30. Therefore, he bought them at 170 plus 30. So this is what you get. So 50 into 200, which is rupees 10,000. So this is your first answer, the sale proceeds. Number 2, you have to find the number of rupees 125 shares he buys, which is very easy. Number of rupees 125 shares, that will be equal to 10,000 his sales proceeds divided by 125, which is equal to 80. So the number of shares, number of 125 rupees shares he buys is 80. In number 3, you have to calculate the change in his annual income. First of all, let's calculate the old dividend. The old dividend will be is equal to 50, the number of shares, into the face value, which is 100, into the dividend percent, which is 10% divided by 100. So this comes out to be rupees 500. Let's calculate the new dividend. In new dividend, he has 80 shares. The face value of the shares is rupees 100, and the dividend percent is 12%. So the new dividend comes out to be rupees 960. Therefore, the change in his income is rupees 960 minus 500, which is rupees 460. Your third answer. Moving on to question number 10A, an Ogive question. You have to use graph paper for this question. The marks obtained by 120 students in an English test are given below. You have the data. You have to draw the Ogive and estimate number 1, the median, number 2, the number of students who did not pass the test if the pass percentage was 50, and number 3, the upper quartile marks. Let's do this. So we have written the data over here. We have the marks, which is the class interval. We have number of students, which is the frequency. First of all, let's calculate the cumulative frequency. 5 over here, 9 plus 5, that's 14, 30, 52, 78, 96, 107, 113, 117 and 120. This 120 is equal to n, which is even. In the first one, we have to calculate the median. So the median when n is even is n by 2th term, which is 120 by 2th term, which is the 60th term. Okay, we'll calculate this from the graph. Number 2 was the number of students who did not pass the test if the pass percentage was 50, and number 3 we have the upper quartile. The formula of upper quartile for even is 3n by 4th term, which is 3 into 120 divided by 4th, which is the 90th term, and we will also calculate this from the graph. Now let's move on to the graph. So we have drawn the graph using the scale x-axis 10 centimeter is equal to 1 unit and y-axis 10 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. On the y-axis we have taken cumulative frequency, and on the x-axis we have taken class interval. Let's start plotting the points. First we have 10-5 over here, then we have 20-14 over here, then we have 30-30 over here, then we have 40-52 which is over here, then we have 50-78 which is over here, then we have 60-96 which is over here, then we have 70-107 which is over here, then we have 80-113 which is over here, then we have 90-117 which is over here, then we have 100-120 which is over here. Okay, now with a free hand we will join all the points like this. Okay, so you can't use a scale, you have to use your free hand to join all the points to get the ogive. Okay, so this is the ogive that you get. First of all, we have to calculate the median. The median was coming on the 60th term. Let's do that. So the 68th term is over here. For median and upper quartile, we will find from y-axis to the x-axis. This is coming over here and this is somewhat in the between. So this is 43, hence the median is equal to 43. Secondly, we had to calculate the students for 50% marks. For that, we will take from the x-axis to the y-axis. So we have a point already plotted over here. So it's very simple then. So we will have over here how much? 50 was against 78. So this will be 78. And finally, we had to calculate the upper quartile, which was the 90th term. So which is over here. And this will come down to somewhat over here. Okay. So 56. So your upper quartile is 56. This also from the y-axis to the x-axis. Now let's move on to the cumulative frequency table. So number 1, for the median, we got 43 from the graph. For the second question, the number of students who did not pass the test, if the pass percentage was 50, it came out to be 78 students. And number 3, upper quartile, came out to be 56. So these are your answers. We move on to part B. A man observes the angle of elevation of the top of the tower to be 45 degrees. He walks towards it in a horizontal line through its base. On covering 20 meters, the angle of elevation changes to 60 degrees. You have to find the height of the tower correct to two significant figures. A question from height and distances. Let's do this. Concentrate on the figure over here. At the initial position, the angle of elevation was 45 degrees. Then the man moved towards the tower 20 meters and the angle of elevation changed to be 60 degrees. Okay, this is the tower. We have taken the height of the tower to be h. We have taken the initial position of the man from the tower to be x. Therefore, this distance will be x minus 20. Okay, let's start the calculations. First of all, in triangle ABD, we have tan 45 degrees is equal to perpendicular, which is x, divided by base, which is x. Therefore 1 is equal to h by x. Therefore h is equal to x. Okay, so we get this. We move on to the next triangle, which is triangle ABC. Over here we have tan 60 degree is equal to perpendicular, which is h, divided by x minus 20. I hope you know the value of tan 60 degree, which is root 3. This will be equal to h divided by h minus 20, because we have calculated that h is equal to x. So what do we get? We cross multiply it. Root 3 into h minus 20 is equal to h. Therefore, root 3h minus 20 into root 3 is equal to h. Therefore, this will come over here. This will go over there. What do we get? Root 3h minus h is equal to 20 root 3. Therefore, we take h common. We get root 3 minus 1 is equal to 20 root 3. Therefore, we get h, the height, equal to 20 root 3 divided by root 3 minus 1. You can rationalize this. That will make your calculation much more easier. If you have calculated the value is coming out to be 47.32 meters. Now you have to calculate it to two significant figures. So this will come out to be 47 meter. This is your answer. We move on to question number 11a. Using remainder theorem, you have to find the remainders obtained when x cube plus kx plus 8 into x plus k is divided by x plus 1 and x minus 2. You have to also find k if the sum of two remainders is 1. So this was the given polynomial. First we have to divide it by this and then this. So x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to minus 1. So we put the value of minus 1 in the polynomial and we will get minus 1 cube plus k into minus 1 plus 8 into minus 1 plus k. So what do we get? Minus 1 cubed is minus 1 minus k plus 8 plus k. So what do we get? Minus 1 plus k minus 8 plus k. So ultimately we get 2k minus 9. We do the same thing over here. X minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 2. We put this value in the polynomial. F2 is equal to 2 cubed plus k into 2 plus 8 into 2 plus k, which comes out to be 2 cube is equal to 8 plus 2 into 2k plus 8 plus k, which is equal to 8 plus 4k plus 8 to the 16 plus k, which is ultimately equal to 5k plus 24. Okay, now we have to also find the value of k if the sum of both the remainders is 1. Let's do that. So according to question, the sum of both the remainders, that means 2k minus 9 plus 5k plus 24 is equal to 1. Therefore 7k plus 15 is equal to 1. Therefore 7k is minus 14 and k is minus 2. So minus 2 is your answer. We move on to 11 part B, which is the product of two consecutive natural numbers which are multiples of 3 is equal to 810. You have to find the two numbers. A question from quadratic equation. Let's do this. So both the numbers were multiples of 3 and two consecutive natural numbers. That means let the first number is equal to 3x and then the second number will ultimately be 3x plus 3. Okay. Now it was given in the question that product of both these numbers is equal to 810. So 3x into 3x plus 3 is equal to 810. 3 into 3x x plus 1, as the 3 comes out over here, is equal to 810. Therefore 9x into x plus 1 is equal to 810. So 9 and this gets cancelled out and we get 90. Therefore x into x plus 1 is equal to 90. We'll solve this. What do we get? X square plus x is equal to 90. Therefore x square plus x minus 90 is equal to 0. We know that 90 is equal to 10 into 9. So we'll use this to factorize it. What do we get? X square plus 10x minus 9x minus 90 is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 10 minus 9 x plus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore x minus 9 into x plus 10 is equal to 0. So we get the values of x as 9 and minus 10. Over here it is stated that it is a natural number, that is why the minus will be neglected. So the value of x is 9, but our numbers will be 3x, which is 3 into 9, that's 27, and 3x plus 3, which is 27 plus 3, which is 30. So the two numbers are 27 and 30. We move on to part C, which is in the given figure ABCDE is a pentagon inscribed in a circle such that AC is a diameter and the side BC is parallel to AE. If angle BAC is 50 degree, you have to find giving reasons. Number 1, angle ACB. Number 2, angle EDC. And number 3, angle BEC. You have to hence prove that BE is also a diameter. Let's do this. First of all, we have to calculate angle ACB. Over here, angle BAC is given, which is 50 degree. AC is the diameter, so this angle will be 90 degree. Why? Because it is a semicircular angle and semicircular angles are right angled. So if we have 50 angle here, 50 degree here, 90 degree here, this will be equal to 40 degree. We simply use the property of triangle, which is the sum of three angles is equal to 180 degrees. So this is coming to be 40 degrees. In number 2, we have to calculate angle EDC, which is this. So first of all, let's see that AE is parallel to BC. So if this is 40 degree, this will also be equal to 40 degree because they are alternate angles lying on two parallel lines. Now you can see AEDC is a cyclic quadrilateral as all the four vertices are lying on the circumference. So if this is 40 degree, this angle will be 180 minus 40 degree, opposite sides of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so we get angle EDC to be 140 degrees. Third, we have to calculate angle BEC. BEC. So first we have to construct the lines. Let's do that. We join BE over here like this, and then we join C with E. Okay. So you can see that on the segment BC, we have one angle subtended at the circumference to be 50 degree. So this will also be 50 degree. Simple theorem of circle. If in a single segment two angles are subtended on the circumference, both are equal. So this is equal to 50 degrees. Now we have to also prove that BE, this is a diameter. Now we can see that this angle is 40 degree and this angle is 50 degree. Altogether they will come out to be 90 degree. So this becomes a semicircular angle. That means BE is a diameter proved. So guys, here with the end of the mathematics question paper, we end this video over here. New videos on EduCeption are coming very soon. Till then, stay tuned.